We're using the DRS. I'm not going to say its full government name. We're using the DRS. This gun has been great. It has been great. It is the best LMG, the best AR, and the best SMG, and the best shotgun. Literally anything and everything you could think of.
There you go. Level 135.
Shut the f up. Yeah, I'm in my own squad. This is the best gun I think I've used so far. Other than the TR7 and the G3 or the B3, whatever you want to call it in this game. The DRS will be nerfed. It will be nerfed into the ground. There's no way it's not going to be. This is literally the most disgusting piece of metal I've ever used in my life. I mean, I'm still getting mad at the game. I'm not gonna lie. Like, there's not a moment where I'm not being pissed off, but it has minimized it tenfold since the last gun, the SVK, that piece of garbage, that thing that I'll never use again. Right now, this is my build. My build is like it's all over the place. I think I'm gonna change it because I don't really like the synthetic rounds. I don't see the appeal to synthetic rounds. I think hollow point plus a better grip is more so the move. I'm using heavy extended, a flash hider, a 1x, hollow point, regular, and then 45 stubby. And I'm playing King of the Hill because I cannot be asked to fucking sit in a breakthrough game or a rush game. I will lose my shit if I have to play those game modes. It is so dumb because every time I go to make a video, it's, hey, we're gonna put you on attack and then give you no medics because why not? So I'm not doing that. I'm playing this shit, and those guys were talking, so I'm sitting in my own squad because you don't need a squad in a game mode where you can constantly just revive. I did say I wasn't going to do this in my videos, but because of how bad I was crashing out with the SVK, I need a bit of a cooldown, like a game mode that I am familiar with, something that I can handle. Oh, hello there. But yeah, the stubby grip literally invites like basically zero recoil into this. Immensely reduces recoil or whatever it said. Like it's like greatly reduces recoil and weapon sway or something like that. Like it just turns this thing into a fucking behemoth of a weapon. You don't need 60 rounds or anything more than 30 since you want the mobility of an AR. Like you want to use this gun the way it wasn't intended to be, which is basically an SMG AR hybrid for an LMG. They literally give you the tools to use the weapon the way it's not supposed to be used, which is exactly why I'm opting into keeping it on a 30 round mag. The only problem is I'm noticing that it's not doing as much damage as it was earlier with the synthetic rounds. So I'm not sure how I feel about this. I might have to switch it back for synthetic rounds and actually get into some winning gunfights. Like I have no idea. Whoa, no. Okay, we're good. Yeah, today I just kind of like wanted to chill out, cool down, use a really good weapon, which is why I chose the DRS. I didn't want to really hammer myself through with the DMRs. And yes, I understand I was using the DMR the wrong way. I was using the SVK the wrong way. I was using the DMR as an assault rifle type of weapon. And I even said in that video that I was doing that on purpose because the fact that you get way more XP when you use the weapons that way, when you get close, when you play objective, the more points you have in game gives you more XP, and that XP is pretty much split between your weapon and your player. So the more points you have in the game that are dedicated towards your weapon, or more points that you get through using your weapon while playing objective, while doing other things, ends up giving you more weapon XP at the end of the game. Which is why I play like that with weapons I'm probably not supposed to be using like that. Which is why I chose the DRS today, because I needed a break from something that was going to make me miserable. Like, literally, I don't think I could crash out as hard as I did yesterday. Today. Otherwise, I think I'd actually be done with this game. And it's not even that the game's bad or that the weapons are really that bad. It's the way I have to use the weapons and play the game, how much I want to play the game and get this stuff done at the same time. Like, if my goal wasn't to get this shit done, I wouldn't probably play this game nearly as much, but I really want to have this stuff just because, just feel cool. That's the best way to describe it, is I just want it, and I'm doing it so that a lot of you guys don't have to. You don't have to end up spending your time using some of these guns thinking, hey, what would have happened if I used the DRS? Or what would happen if I used the SVK? Would I crash out like that? Well, now you don't have to know, because fuck that gun. It's not worth using, because 9 times out of 10, most of you guys probably aren't putting on DMRs. Most of you guys are probably running around with LMGs and SMGs right now because they're broken, and that shit's fun. No one's putting themselves through this hell. This is fucking hell. And I don't know if I said this in the last video, but if you're not screaming at a video game, you're not passionate. I don't want to hear it. Call me a crybaby all you want. This shit's passion. And I'll stand on business while I stand on these kids because they're terrible at the game. Oh my God. Trust me, I am nice to people, but when you sit there in game and say, oh my God, level 135, it was gonna turn into, oh my God, this guy's a fucking loser. It happens every time, so I just told him to shut the fuck up. I got ahead of the game. I jumped on that shit ASAP. I said toxic immediately. Forget screaming at myself. I'll scream at them. Nah, that's the guy that asked me about my shit. Did we just 250 and owe them? Wait, they didn't get a single point. Contact shot in Saints Quarters. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why these videos are turning into rants, honestly. I like most of the guns in the game. I like the way the game plays. I like the way the game feels. I think I'm playing it so much. I don't know if you guys actually know how much I'm playing this game. In reality, it's been, what, almost 3 weeks now? I have 200 hours on Battlefield. I know most people now are probably just scratching 100 hours on, not most people, some people are just scratching 100 hours. It's just experiencing all of the things that you guys are experiencing and being okay with. But I'm experiencing it like 4 times more than you because I'm playing so much longer. So like the spawning in and dying thing, the bloom being an annoying ass thing, it's mainly just because of how much I'm playing the game. If I played it a normal amount, it wouldn't matter to me. It definitely wouldn't. Dude, I should have killed him. Definitely none of it would matter to me at the end of the day. Like, it wouldn't. It's like, if you look back at the videos from the first week, the only thing I got really pissed at was the RPK, but that was after my 100 hours on the game already. So like, I think that was my breaking point, was 100 hours in 1 week. It was that was definitely where I started to really feel my hatred towards most of the weapons I started using. And the reason is because I ended up saving all the really shit weapons for them. I should have really started with DMR. Dude, this guy just jumped the corner and his name is Burial fucking what Call of Duty, pretty much is what that says without saying it. If you squint your eyes hard enough, you could see the Call of Duty Activision logo literally spewing out of his fucking forehead. Kid's a freak. That's what you get when you spam King of the Hill, though. You get all the kids that are jumping corners and doing like all this annoying ass shit. Because this is where they hibernate to when the game becomes too much, which is exactly what I'm doing today, because I don't think I could handle another breakthrough game or a day. And only reason why is because I've used the SVK and I used it wrong. If that wasn't the case, I wouldn't be here. I'm glad that I got to enjoy the DRS. I think the DRS is great. I wasn't expecting it to be as good as it was, to be honest with you, because I died it most of the time when I die to guns so much like the DRS, because it's like, you know, it is really strong and it's probably way too strong, but most of the time when I die to guns like that and it's like very overused, I'm like, okay, is it really that good, or am I just playing the game wrong? So when I tried out the DRS for the first time, I was like, no, it's really that good. I wasn't expecting it to be as good as I thought, because I tried out the SGX, the SMG, and I was like, it's not as good as I thought it was, since I was dying to it a lot, which I'm not dying to it that much anymore because it's actually not as good. The SL9 and I think the other, what's the other, the Vector, the LV9 or VL9, whatever it's called. I don't know. I'm probably butchering that, but that gun is leagues better than any of the SMGs I've seen except for the SCW. I would say they're pretty much the same, or not the same, but they're both just as strong as each other. I think the Vector needs to be in a lot closer of an area to actually kill as fast as the SCW, but I mean, it's just crazy to actually use a gun and literally sit there and go, yeah, this is as broken as I thought it was. So I was like completely taken off guard by it. The only thing I hate is that I have to play medic, and I don't like reviving people that sit there and scream for a medic, you know what I mean? So like, I get very spiteful super fast, and I take that shit personally. I'm like, you asked? Nah, I don't even care if you say please. I don't want to touch you if you're commanding me to revive you, because my goal is to level up my weapon, not pick you up off the ground. Stand on your own 2 feet. You don't need my help. That's how I see it. What do you need my defibs for? I ain't daddy defibs. All right, since they don't, okay, they're already dead. See, they didn't even ask. They just ended up offing themselves into the next dimension. 3 floors up, looking straight down, no one shooting at them. Woo! Love to see it. Can I get in the corner? You know, if it let me into the corner and I didn't get stuck on an invisible wall, I would have been able to climb over the fucking wall and probably not die to that guy that's just garbage at the game. Oh, but then he gets to kill me again. Oh, and then I hit him for 80 with my nade. Wow. After fucking hitting him for 90. And I'm not supposed to be angry? No. We're nice and calm. No such thing as rage today. We're not raging in this. The DRS is a gun for gentlemen. I think there's two guys hugging each other as assholes in the corner. If I'm not mistaken, there was two guys in that corner. Yeah, I slid that corner. I'm a scumbag. Nope, they're not coming. Oh, they're behind me. Wow. Oh, he's still up there. That guy's still up there. Yeah, it's time to play the game, brother. Oh, wow. Please, I'm tired. Yeah, I'm tired of... Tired? He's tired. Bro didn't even know how to spell tired. What the fuck, man? I just died to someone like that. You can't even spell correctly. And I can't even read. Okay, with the third floor and the roof. Oh, they've just been sitting there the whole time. We still up there, buddy? Yeah, we're still up there. Okay, let me put this down. Yeah, let's get in here. You want to play the game like that? I'll play the game like this. Let's go. Okay. Yo, med supplies over here. Why don't you just turn around and do that? Yeah, we'll play the game. Okay. Nah, we won't play the game. We're just... You know, the best thing about Battlefield is the amount of times you die without actually looking at the person that kills you. That's the best thing about this game. Because you're either getting killed by a sniper you physically can't fucking see, or just some dumbass that decided to crawl around the entire map like he's a goddamn snake just to shoot you in your ass and then do nothing with it. That's the best part about Battlefield. It's the amount of times that you get killed from behind. 47. The DRS is king. I think one thing I think is like actually just ridiculous, straight up, without even thinking about it. Why would they make an AR LMG like this? You know, like they literally gave you a 30-round mag and the movement of an AR with the bloom of an LMG and the damage of an LMG in a weapon that off rip without needing attachments is strictly just an assault rifle with LMG stats. Usually you have to work into those attachments like a 30-round mag, a assault rifle type barrel / build on the weapon, not spawn in with one of the best assault rifles in the game that just isn't an assault rifle. I think that's very odd. I mean, it was a good move because if you remember in Battlefield 4, they also had an LMG that was pretty much an assault rifle. The only difference is I can't remember if you needed to level it up a little bit to get a like 45 to 50 round fast mag. If I'm not mistaken, you needed to level that LMG up a little bit to make it more of an assault rifle. So they did it kind of the right way back then. And I don't remember the name of the gun. I'm sure one of you guys remembers it, but because it's been years. Like I think I played Battlefield 4 when I was 14 to 15 years old. I'm 100 now, so like I don't even know. M417. We're about to win. Oh yeah. Best thing about King of the Hill is you win so many more games than you lose, and it's so satisfying when you actually shit on these kids. That's the nicest thing. It's like playing Conquest, but only 1 point's up at the same time. It's actually really nice to play sometimes. When you need like that cooldown from the game. Wow. Brutal Burial Site is a wonderful, you see that right there, 59. This is the marauder kills that you get. That means this bro sat in a bot lobby. Just an FYI. No chance someone is organically getting 59, like a 59 kill streak in the span of like 10 seconds at a time. You know what I mean? If you see anybody over like 20, it's about time. It's time to question them on where they're getting their shit. The only downside to this game mode though is that you only level up your gun like once or twice. I don't really... And it's not every game. Like you have to like really play hard to level it up every game. So like I don't recommend it. I recommend it for like early leveling, because if you're one that gets high kills and can play a singular objective and play it well, it's really, really good for that. But if you're someone that like floats in the middle, it's better to play a longer game mode so that you can at least level up your gun so you don't feel stuck. This is more for people that can actually like sprint in there and act like a psychopath and just massacre the enemy team for the most part. I mean, I have most of my games I'm getting slammed, to be fair. I am not good at this game by any means. Like I get slammed 99% of the time, and then like I touch the record button and I'm still getting slammed. It's just I shoot back. That's about it. Like realistically, that's really the only difference. It's just I shoot a little straighter when I have to perform, so that you guys are at least watching someone kind of okay at the game, so that when I rage, it's not like I'm literally just skill issue on top of skill issue on top of skill issue on top of skill issue for 30 minutes. Like at least there's some cool things going on visually for the people that need to stare at the screen. I hate shit. Another thing I noticed about the DRS though is one downside to the gun is that Yes, it is very consistent. Yes, it is very strong. Yes, there's very minimal bloom. The only downside to it, though, is if they're like 25 to 30 meters away, occasionally, and I mean like maybe once every 2 lives or something like that, your bullets won't even go near them. And you could be aiming right at them and just doesn't hit at all. It's very strange. That's the one thing that I've noticed. It's like, it's very, very minimal though, to the point where it's not a real concern like it is for the other guns. The NVO was probably the most annoying with that, where it was super inconsistent. And one life you're beaming everyone, and then the next life you're literally missing every bullet, even if you're aiming right at them. Like, it's just one of those things. Freak. Edgy Reggie, more like edgelord. Nice. And yes, to the person that told me to try the 1x instead of the holographic sight, it made world of difference, honestly. A world of difference. Because I had the 2x on the DRS and it was bouncing a lot more than I was hoping, and I kind of had to like off-center my aim. It was actually really weird. I was using the 2x and I had to off-center where I was aiming to actually aim at them sometimes when I would fire for too long. And then as soon as I switched it to the 1x, I was actually just able to aim at them. And like the recoil feels so minimal now, and it feels so much better. The only problem is when they're at distance, it gets a little annoying to aim at them. And that's like the only downside. It's like I gotta squint sometimes to aim at these guys because I play on max FOV. Our next guy on my team is 3 kills. What is going on here? We're winning though. I mean, not by a lot, which is actually good. I'd rather win by not a lot than win by a blowout like last game where we 250-0'd them. Way more points are involved the longer the game goes on. That poor guy, actually, with the shotgun. I would have been really pissed if a shotgun killed me, but at the same time, I think I'd be pissed as the shotgun if I was that close to someone and didn't kill them because of my own shortcomings. Like, that's just insane. Oh, he ate my nade. Boom. Yes. No, Mr. Flashlight. Fuck. I got shot through the damn thing. The L110. L110. Ooh, level 48. God damn. Yo, this is going so well. No! Yes, we got him. What is this guy doing on the... No. Listen, you don't get on my D without asking first, okay? Absolutely not. That's what I'm talking about. Yo, Obi-Wan, come on. Obi-Wan Decimo. Let's go, dude. Fuck, dude. I'm getting 1 kill and I'm dying, dude. Oh, get out of there. Yep. You're right there. Yep. Where are you? Oh, he laid down. I don't know. Fuck, dude. Why are you there? Is there a guy up here? What's going on here? Where'd that guy go? Yo, if I die from behind right now, I'm actually gonna start tweaking. Yeah, I'm dying from behind. This is the one. Where the fuck are you? That's the one thing. That's the one thing I don't like. I know where he is and where he should be, and then all of a sudden he just fucking disappears and kills me from behind. You're not Houdini, motherfucker. Where are you? We're playing Battlefield. Oh, I'm crouching in a building. Oh, behind the car. Oh, is that a person on my left? Or am I delusional? I'm delusional. I'm losing my mind. The QBZ. Doesn't the QBZ have like a shit ton of bloom? How did I get beamed by the QBZ right there when I know for a fact that it has like 30 precision or something like that? It actually has like 27 precision. The QBZ is awful. Oh God, no, please. No, I'm running. Open the door. Okay, don't open up the door. Just look at it. Just look at it. Admire the design of the door, please. That's what we do here. Yeah, we're gonna, you know what? We're just gonna take a look. Yeah, do you want to buy this building because of this door? Nah, well, sorry, buddy. Bang the door open next time, doofus, and then maybe we won't have to blow it up. It's not hard. W. I'm curious how this map's gonna go again. Last time I played this map, I was ready to send myself over a cliff. Now I think I'm good. Now I think I'm mentally sound. That little piece of rubble got in my way and I couldn't see anything. Let me revive someone. Yeah. Let me do my duties as a medic and actually pick someone up for once. Oh wait, I forgot to do this. I don't like by myself. All by myself, please. Now I saw a comment saying this guy is literally saying exactly what I want to say, except he's screaming it when I'm playing the game. I love you for that. Thank you very much for that. I had a feeling I was saying exactly what other people wanted to say but couldn't say because, you know, sometimes you're not allowed to scream. Sometimes you're not allowed to say what you want to say. I get it. I fucking love saying how I feel. It's one of the things I'm really good at, and you know, it's really also a bad thing because when you share your opinion on the internet, unfortunately, 99% of the people don't fuck with it. And I have a tendency of sharing my opinion without actually caring about what other people think. So it's a great thing for me. But then when you have a lot of people watching your videos, it's not that great of a thing, especially when you read every comment. I'm quite the psychopath when it comes to reading the comments. I'm like, oh God, no, someone's saying some dumb shit. Damn it. Someone's calling me an idiot. Ow. Not really. Do it up. Just know if you write a dumb comment, I read it and I think you're an idiot 9 times out of 10. There's not a moment in my life where I've gone and read a stupid comment and been like, damn, this guy's right. He knows me so well. He knows me better than I know me. Milkshakes. I just know I'm in for a world of hurting in the comment section with this video now too. You know, honestly speaking, I think, oh, today actually I ran into my first hacker on the game. The guy was borderline unkillable. Every gunfight felt artificial. Like, you know, I think you guys know what I mean when I say every gunfight felt artificial. Like, you know, when you're dying a little too fast and you're like, wait, you're like, what? That felt a little off. That felt like it didn't make any sense. That was happening to me like every time this one guy killed me with an SCW. I remember it like so clearly because it happened like 3 hours ago. And he just like laid mags and mags and mags into me. He had successfully more kills than me the entire game. And to top it off, he had 0 deaths. 0 deaths. Even if I killed him, his body would instead of dying, his body would teleport away from me. And he would always spawn behind me and then kill me in 3 seconds. And he was way too far to kill me with 3 shots. It was like the weirdest experience ever. And I was like, there's no way he's not cheating. So I just like wrote it off as, yeah, bro's definitely cheating, especially since he would still have 0 deaths after dying. I was like, okay, he's definitely fucking with something. And just the fact that he was killing me way too fast. I mean, like in all my 200 hours of playing this game so far, I've never died that fast to someone over and over and over again. So it was just really bizarre. So I think I ran into my first hacker and I was like, damn, that's kind of sucks. But it was probably just an Activision employee in disguise or some shit, you know? They're probably trying to log in and ruin the game and get the numbers down. Like, it's just fucking company sabotage at this point, to be honest with you. Like, there's not many there's no hackers in Battlefield. Boom. 100 Activision employees just get fucking dispersed into a couple 100 lobbies. And they're like, hey guys, we're here to ruin your day. Psych. We got taken out already. Meanwhile, in the Black Ops 7 multiplayer beta, I had an entire 6 stack on the other team load into the game with aimbot, wall hacks, and any kind of cheat you can think of, and then sit there and absolutely just blast me for being called Doubt Plays COD. It was the funniest thing ever. And I played out the entire game killing them half the time. It was like, I couldn't believe it because like Call of Duty also is doing TPM 2.0 and they're also doing secure boot for PC. So you'd think it would be pretty solid like Battlefield. So my expectations were just as high as Battlefield's expectations, where there wouldn't be any cheaters in the beta. And if there were, they would immediately get banned like they did in the Battlefield beta. That wasn't the case at all. It was, they literally cheated the entire time and I never got a, hey, these guys got banned. It was the most disappointing thing ever, and I just like gave up all hope for the multiplayer side of Call of Duty and Warzone side of COD. And that's why I'm so happy to be like a zombies guy for COD, because it just makes me, I don't have to play against cheaters in that game. I play against myself and a bunch of AI zombies. So if I suck dick at the game, I suck dick. I'm not going to crash out at someone cheating in a game mode like that. Like, it's just great. It's a great experience. The only problem is I like to do camo grinds like I'm doing with the Battlefield thing. The downside is I do all the camo grinds in that game. So it will be zombies, multiplayer, Warzone, and sadly the campaign. So I have to play 2 modes that are literally overrun with hackers. And I don't think I'm going to enjoy that. I realistically don't think I'm going to enjoy that. I'm going to try my best to enjoy it, but you're going to get a lot of crash outs like you are with the Battlefield content. That's not going away. For the zombie stuff, zombies portion, for sure. There probably won't be many crash outs unless the zombies experience is fucking trash, which I don't think it will be. It'll pretty much be like the last game. But yeah, if the hackers are running around going crazy in the first quarter of the game's life cycle, I think I'm actually going to tie a bridge cable, send myself on my way somewhere. Hey, we got level 50. I had a feeling that was happening. I actually looked over to go, actually looks like a really good build too. The only thing I want to change though is this angled grip and this to heavy extended. I don't like lasers. on my guns. So thank you very much. And I think that's all I want. We'll throw on mag flare, yeah. And this is what it looks like. Honestly speaking, it literally just looks like an AR. It looks like an M417, like the one from like Battlefield 3. I know for a fact you Battlefield guys know exactly what I'm talking about. That is exactly what this looks like. This looks like an M417. It reminds me of it like so clearly too in the older games. I like this gun so much more than I thought I would. There's also no recoil on it. It's great. I like, what the fuck? That was just awesome. I like the 150X. I'm sorry, I'm such a holographic sight guy when it comes to assault rifles and big guns in general. And this one's kind of different. I don't know why the holographics on the Mastery blueprints are so different, but they are. They're not as big, and you don't get as much visual recoil with them. Like it's very minimal. Like look, the visual recoil is so minimal compared to the regular one, which I didn't use the regular one, but like that definitely is a lot different than the recoil you get on the actual holographic sight. I don't know why they do that, but I do appreciate that because at least you get something for the work you're putting in, right? You're getting a different sight inside of your holographic and you get less visual recoil is what that seems. From my perspective, that's what it looks like. So it's nice. It's actually kind of nice. You get like hidden features in a way on something that you weren't expecting. So it's pretty pleasing. At the end of the day, we got it. We got it. And I don't think we crashed out. Did we crash out? I think we did at least once, right? But it wasn't because of the gun. So, all right. See, I do like some of the weapons in the game. I appreciate you guys watching the video. Keep listing the guns that you want me to see in the comments below. I read them. Like I said in the video, I read all the comments and I really appreciate you guys. So thank you guys so much and goodbye.